Good morning, everyone. This is my kitchen vlog diaries. I'm currently back in LA from Chicago, and I just finished washing my dishes. And again, I'm gonna heat up a little coffee while we chat, and you can get your beverage while we chat too. I'm gonna heat up this one that my baby made for me. And I pretty much want to share like some books I'm reading, the books I got from Chicago, maybe some favorites that I have, a little bit about the tattoo journey that's going on, and then like where you can find me other places when you're not listening to me on YouTube. I always like sharing ideas or plans that I have for myself and goals. I am a Capricorn, and also I wanted to share because I find some really good advice sometimes in the comments on YouTube or just like the comments anywhere, but I have like chronic eczema, or sometimes I wonder if it's psoriasis because it's like been there for so long, but I have it here on my wrist, and I guess like all the time in the spring it like flares up really badly. And some things I've done, and when I was younger it looked like this, but pretty much like everywhere, and I had it in places where like I thought I would never, like it would never go away, but now I'm older and thankfully it has gone away. Like I had it on my ankle really bad. I remember like in high school I had it on the back of my knee, like pretty much any crevice. I also had it like on my arms here, and it looked like that, which was crazy. Like you don't know how much that like alters the way you think about yourself, or like your brain, or other people that have eczema might relate or can relate to that. But yeah, if anyone has like any natural remedies to clearing up eczema, I've used like, sometimes I'll use like this clay on it and it kind of like dries it up, which like it helps, but then I don't know what to do after. And while I was in Chicago, actually, I was doing I would just use castor oil. Like every day I would like rub my hands in castor oil, and it pretty much cleared up, which I was really happy about. So I think it's like also the environment, and it can be stress, but castor oil, rubbing that on my hands every morning was really helpful. Maybe I'll just do that right now too, but I really know it's like internal and it has to do with like your gut. Sometimes I'll drink like apple cider vinegar because that like really clears you out. I also know it's like related to the liver also, because it's like an organ that is like cleansing your body, like that's what it does. And I also want to go to Sprouts today and get like some oregano oil, because I know that's kind of like a natural antibiotic, and I really don't want to use the steroid creams that the hospital has prescribed me for so long. I don't want to do that because those things are like really strong, and it does clear it up, but then it kind of just, I'm gonna go get the coffee. Like things do get cleared up, but then it kind of like keeps coming back. Like it'll be cleared up for like 2 days and then it'll come back, of course, because like I scratch it. So I'm really trying to figure out, like obviously it's a control thing, but I really just want to figure it out like internally. So if any of you have like natural like remedies, please comment down below. I'd love to know like what you do to take care of your eczema, like even maintaining some sort of healthy diet. I know it's very important. I know when I stay away from like bread and gluten, and I know like sugar and dairy are like major things that affect the skin, but it's so hard. Like, I'm about to have my coffee and I want to put milk in it, of course, and I'm going to, but yeah, little rant about that because eczema is very serious, and I think more people than you know deal with it, and it's something that really can stress people out or make people like self-conscious. And that was a big part of why I wanted, or a piece of why I started my clothing brand previously that I had for 5 years. I really wanted to make sure that the textiles I was using weren't aggravating to the skin in any way. That's why I like made everything with Pima cotton, because it was like so soft to the skin, and it just felt like really breathable. But that's my little rant, and I wanted to talk about I think a major part of this video will be book related, because I started reading The Stranger, and that's like, it's especially with the increase of people reaching out to me for tattoos, and which is a good thing because now every day I have some sort of routine to my day, which is nice. And every day I spend like pretty much the beginning of the day answering emails, and then after that is spent working on my art. And I love that I always have some sort of clarity with being an artist and running a business. Hold